My name is Atelus, and welcome to Heroes of the Storm.
Hey guys, it's just me amusing myself. You can't stop me. Hey guys, welcome to another edition of Heroes of the Storm. We're going to be first looking Zeratul today. This is by request. He was fairly high on my priority, so I did want to get around to him. I just wanted to knock out Brightwing first, so we're going to go ahead and ready in with Zeratul. I'll go a little bit over exactly what he does. Zeratul's Q is Cleave. He spins, basically, deals damage to all nearby enemies. Just one big slash. Fairly straightforward. His W is Singularity Spike. He fires a decent range little skill shot, which slows and damages the first enemy hit. An interesting thing about this is it takes about a second for the damage to proc. It kind of waits and then hurts them. So that is kind of interesting when you're trying to like contest objectives with it and things like Dragon Knight, because you will kind of get screwed by that sometimes. But it's good damage. Blink, teleport to a location. Ability does not break cloak. He can get around pretty quickly. His heroic abilities include Shadow Assault. He gains attack speed, health on hit, and can charge to his targets. I like this one less and less every time I use it. It's an amazing 1v1 ability. You can duel somebody with it, but outside that it's not great. Void Prison Field that traps all units touched and makes them invulnerable. Zeratul is immune. His character in Dota that does a very similar thing, and I don't remember his name. Basically, he puts a circle on the ground, and everybody, I believe it includes allies, is trapped in it. However, they cannot, like, they can't do anything, but they are also invulnerable. So you can kind of use it to, like, take a fight that isn't in your favor and trap as many enemies as possible in it, or you could use it to help wait for your team to approach, things like that. His combat trait is Permanent Cloak. Zeratul is always invisible, unless he attacks or takes damage. We're going to be fighting alongside a Witch Doctor, Diablo, Tyrande, and Stitches. This fight is going to potentially be very rough, because we have no... well, I guess we have some damage up. Oh, well, we're on black hearts, so we might be okay. We'll see. Zeratul is... he's all about mobility, he's all about ganking. He's a little bit like Nova. He's like what happens when you take Illidan and shove Nova into him, I guess. Anyway, we're going to be playing up at Blackheart's Bay, periodically in 2 locations on the map. Chests will appear, which each have 5 gold doubloons in them. If you turn in doubloons to Blackheart, who stands in the center of the map, he will bombard the enemy team and destroy their stuff. There are also little minion camps that have some gold. Fairly straightforward. This is a very manic map. It requires you to do a lot of running around. However, it is also the smallest map, which means you can kind of do some interesting stuff with just shoving lanes down and try to go about it that way.
Choose
sort of the shock and awe approach, I suppose. So, what do we want? Zeratul doesn't get a lot out of his auto attack, so I wonder about using
30 seconds.
Path of the Assassin. I think we're actually going to take Greater Cleave. This is going to increase the size of Cleave by a bit. It's going to make sure that I, stick my target when I get on them. Should be good. Last, which means we have a Zeratul AI.
Battle commencing.
Hope he comes back, because Zeratul AI is one of the worst AIs you can have. This character is very squishy and very much about opportunity.
5, 4, 3.
Alright, let's get in here.
1.
I'll explain a little bit about kind of the ups and downs of Zeratul when we get out of the match, or when I have some time, because he's interesting. There's a reason I don't play him a lot. It's not because he's bad. He's just, I don't know, he's interesting. Unexpected. If I had known that was going to happen.
Your team draws first blood.
So there was the enemy Zeratul AI, I think, unless he came back. No, he did come back, so he's here.
Word is there's treasure on the docks. If you're smart, you'll grab it quick.
Okay, let's grab this.
Enemy
Running.
slain.
And connection jumps. she got away with all that. Yep. Wow, that grab.
Double kill.
Kind of amused that he caught her with that. That's impressive. Zeratul is pretty mana hungry. I have to use these shrines constantly. It's like the only thing kind of locking me down on the map. So let's see if we can surprise their Zeratul. Got him. And that's why I increased the radius on cleave. Hello, friend. Get her. Alright, so I'm actually going to back out. I need... Interesting. Okay, so I'm going to actually talent Shadow Spike to not decloak me and increase its range. I think that's a pretty good use of it.
An ally has been slain.
An ally was killed somewhere, apparently.
An enemy has been slain. Enemy slain.
There we go. And in my gold. We're gonna have like not quite enough.
Enemy slain.
And there's him gone. So I still have all my gold.
Fire will be restored.
Just irritate her a little bit. Let's see if we can get this witch doctor. I'm trying to hand in my gold. Darn it.
Fire will be restored.
Enemy slain.
So we're knocking them around pretty good. You see where Zeratul's effective. He can kind of be wherever you need him. He's pretty speedy. He makes stuff happen. The thing about him, he scales a little bit poorly into late game, which is not always great, but...
Choose a talent.
Yeah. That was close.
Mayhem.
No. And I'm out of mana. Okay. Gonna have to back out.
Enemy slain.
Good job, team. Okay, I'm gonna back out. I need more mana. Actually, you know, I don't think I need to back all the way out.
Choose a talent.
I'm gonna... Ooh, that's interesting.
Honor commands.
Okay, I'm gonna get Assassin's Blade. Decrease attack damage after decloaking and increases speed while cloaked. I've been playing him mostly without the full talent tree, so this is pretty nice as I'm kind of...
Enemy slain.
So there's Zeratul. Yeah, he's just too aggressive in poor situations. Damn. He did get himself out of there, though. That's unfortunate. Cool. And now I'm probably gonna die. Yeah. I overdid it. Really easy to... It is easy to do with Zeratul. It's easy to just shove yourself the wrong way. Luckily, I had handed in my gold, so... Not too bad. That's
An
not good.
ally has been slain.
Hopefully I can get there and help out my team before this gets too much worse. Yeah, they're getting a lot of gold. So I'm going to head straight to Blackheart because they're going to head that way.
Enemy slain.
Nope.
Fulfill my calling.
Okay, I need to Despair. There we go. Thank you. And thanks for the heals, Terrain. You are the best. Oh, they're low.
Enemy slain.
Be undead.
Choose a talent. Enemy slain.
Kill. Be undone.
Enemy slain.
Extra gold for me. Okay, so I'm gonna do Void Prison, where I can put people in stasis. I think that's the better one for me. And then I'm gonna actually start kind of roaming and collecting extra gold. If I can get enough gold, I'll be able to buy Blackheart for us. I'll be in pretty good shape. So let's hop on here. Team is picking up Merc Camp, so that's really good. That's something, Merc Camp's super easy to forget on this map, and a lot of people do, and it's not always great. Okay, so I'm gonna go hand in after this. Okay. The problem with the way I play Blackheart's Bay is I do like to spend a lot of time collecting gold rather than kind of doing anything else. However, they aren't really getting any gold, so we're doing fairly well.
They all paid up. But who cares? Let's get to the fighting part.
Atelus.
Suddenly a lot
Two
less Demon
enemies
Hunter right
slain.
there.
Double kill. Killing spree.
Blast them apart.
That's the real
Double
one.
kill.
Whoa! Oh, he Void Prisoned us. Alright. Okay.
Ceasefire.
So, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna deal damage around me.
I serve the Zeratul.
Fort destroyed.
Okay, I'm gonna hand in some gold, because I have a lot. And it's in.
An unseen Rashomon.
Enemy slain.
Excellent. Good stuff.
Be undone.
Enemy slain. A hero has left the battle. Mayhem.
Alright, so yeah, we got enemies leaving. Whoa.
An
That makes me
ally
nervous.
has been slain.
So I'm gonna get up here and hand
A
in some
hero
gold.
has rejoined the battle.
I think. Actually, I'm gonna come this way. I'm gonna take out these guys, and that's gonna put us pretty close to the amount we need to actually break the amount of gold we need here.
Glory to the firstborn.
So I've got my teleport up, and in. It's gonna put us at 13. That's annoying. And I'm probably actually going to back. I think I can use a little bit of R&R, guys. Just a
What
little bit.
good's a pirate without a little treasure?
Yeah, what good is a pirate without a little treasure?
As was foreseen.
So, yeah, we got about 2 levels on him now, which means Zeratul is extra dangerous.
We've reached an accord.
Okay,
Let's
I'm gonna
show
wait.
your enemies a jolly good time.
It's bad.
An enemy has been slain.
Old Blackheart's got a gift
Save the
for
hell
ya.
out of him, just saying.
Enemy slain. Fort destroyed. Choose Atelus. Enemy slain.
Took him out. Let's get this. Okay, so I'm gonna make it so I can cast Singularity Spike twice, basically because it 2 charges.
That's enough. We don't work for free.
As was
Yo,
An
more.
enemy has
Sorry
been
about the
slain.
frame rate jumping. It's an issue that's kind of happened periodically as I've played the game. It just does it. I don't know. It just does it. So we're basically winning by going kind of the low-risk route, where once we're ahead, we're just maintaining control of the map overall and just knocking stuff down with Blackheart, because you can do that on this one. You can kind of play defensively. I'm gonna come up and take these. merc camps.
A hero has left the battle. Enemy
Ran
slain.
right into me.
A hero has rejoined the battle.
So I'm going to be able to hand in 4 more. Oh, we're going to get up here and save the dear witch doctor.
Shadow, guide my blade. Fire,
Enemy slain.
That's kind of a funny way to do that. Sorry. I'm being amused with myself. Okay,
An
we gotta make
enemy has
sure
been
the enemy
slain.
Nova is not nearby, because I will die horribly if she is.
fire,
And
An
I'm
enemy
back.
has been slain.
Yeah, enemy Nova's
Come on, boys! Let's liven up this place!
there. I'm very amused with how that duel with Zeratul went. I saw our Diablo's thing go on, and I was just like, I can just leave. I don't need to be here.
Fire that cannon!
Up here.
Or fire your skull at him instead!
They should be able to take down this fort. I'm gonna come up and take these. Zeratul does lone wolf a little bit. It's a little less teamworky and a little more about just being an opportunistic dick in a lot of ways, which, I don't know, it sounds about right.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay.
as was foreseen.
Spin. Take these guys down. Okay, I'm gonna head down to bottom lane. Oh yeah, no, they're really low. That's the thing, is every time they're chasing my allies, they have like no health left, and it's kind of silly.
Enemy slain. Double kill. Rampage.
Straight rampaging like this. Come around here and get some gold. Oh, took the bottom mercenary camp. Yeah. Another thing also, the talents I was stuck using before, like now that I have the full talent tree for him, he's 100 times better. Like there's little talents he needs that you don't get to level 8 that are just a big deal. Like things like Assassin's Blade where I do additional damage when I come out of cloak. Like, that's a pretty big deal. That's a considerable amount of damage and it needs to be respected, but I don't have that unless I'm level 8. So that's a little unfortunate. He's one that I feel like you need to wait till you've got a
An
few
ally
levels and
has
you've
been
got stuff
slain.
unlocked before you can really use him. So I'm going to collect up, or hand in, I guess, kind of the opposite. Hop on my horsey, and let's get in here.
As was foreseen.
An enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna push these in.
An enemy has been slain.
Another fort down.
What's a pirate without a little treasure? Ha ha!
And I'm
Choose
going
a talent.
to actually take a second teleport rather than leveling up my heroic. Gonna head down here and see if I can save her. Which I hope I can.
Enemy slain.
As was foreseen.
Yeah, he just kind of stood there. He really should have done anything else. He's just like, well, I'm safe. I can just stand right here. Always keep just a little bit moving. I mean, I'm auto-attacking this. Even then, I usually am kind of dodging around. If we were behind, I would be dodging around like crazy in between attacks, just because it's a little more... It keeps you safer in a lot of ways. So let's get up here. Save some time. This is another thing I like about Zeratul. Like, I like these cloaked characters because I will tend to kind of not jump
An
on the team
ally
fights
has been
quite so
slain.
much. I'm gonna run up and
An
stuff.
ally has been slain.
I will fulfill.
I don't know what she thinks she's doing, but I'm not having any of it.
Enemy slain.
My calling.
Oh, was pretty confident there, as you can tell. Okay, so I'm going to come down here, hand into Blackheart, and that's going to finish off their last fort, which is pretty cool. There's some oddness going on with my horse running animation. But and after this one, we just need to do one more hand in, and we auto-win. Which means I need to collect a lot of gold.
We reached an accord! Let's show your enemies a jolly good time!
Down here.
An ally has been slain. Enemy slain. Double kill.
There, you already did.
Untouchable.
Show these land lubbers what we're made of!
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty far ahead. We have 3 levels on them. There's not a whole lot you can do at that point. I have a lot of gold, so...
All cannons! Cease fire!
Head up this way, collect up a bit more.
Enemy slain.
And dead Tyrant. That damage output is not too bad. Oh! I guess they pushed it down while I was doing other things. I am almost never helping actually push the Atelus on this one. I like to kind of, especially if my team's ahead, I just collect up gold. I mean, it's a really good way to do it. So I think that was a fairly solid showcase of kind of how Zeratul works, what he does. You know, he's very high mobility. He's very much about surprise attacks. I collected 59 doubloons, just saying. I go a little crazy on those. So yeah, I went fairly well, guys. Now, what do I like and dislike about him? I like his opportunity cost. I like the cloaked characters in this because I just love sort of the strike where you want sort of style of play, where you can kind of have a lot of mobility. You tend not to be in lanes, really. You just move from place to place, and you go for situations that are ideal for you and try to turn them into kills. And that's what he does. Nova does the same thing. Some other characters kind of do it, but Zeratul and Nova do it really well because that's their shtick, really. What do I dislike? The thing I dislike about him is, for one, his early damage is actually pretty awkward. He does need a lot of help. And for another, he scales really badly into late game. Now, we were really ahead in levels. However, if the enemy team had caught... They were also squishy. I mean, that's another big thing, is Nova, Demon Hunter, Witch Doctor, Tyrant, Zeratul. These are a bunch of squishy characters I was able to just break. Like, we won a big part of our winning. I mean, the other guys didn't play as well as they probably could have, but we have Diablo and Stitches just being big, tanky SOBs, whereas they were all squishy, and we had a lot of just AoE and then my damage output. Generally speaking, though, especially if they have like 2 tanks on their team, Zeratul has a hard time. I mean, he just has a rough time doing anything, especially if the enemy team is pushing as a 5-man, because his team fight is not great. You want skirmishes, you want duels. That's what he is looking for. That said, he's a lot of fun. He's a very fun character. I do enjoy him a lot. I don't play him a ton. Let's go ahead and hop into his little... Where's his shop page? Where are you, Zeratul? There he is. He's got some... He's got a High Templar skin as well, which is kind of fun. And I like this Ronin one. It's kind of fun. A little different. Yeah. That's Zeratul, everybody. He's a fun character. I like him a lot. I don't think he's the best, but he's a solid character. He's good. He does what he needs to do. He's got a very particular shtick that he's very good at. Thanks for hanging around with me, guys. This has been my game with Zeratul. My name has been Atelus. Thank you again for watching another episode here on Heroes of the Storm. We'll see you guys next time.